Awesome.
Feel free, go ahead.
Just wondering, both upperclassmen, you have a lot of players coming in this offseason. What do you kind of do to help bring them up to speed, or this big influx this year?
Yeah, it's interesting. We have a lot of freshmen and then a lot of transfers. So a lot of the transfers are really experienced and fit in really well, getting chemistry already. And the freshmen are fitting in just fine too. It's cool to see them get better just a couple weeks they've been here. But just kind of learning how to play with each other. I think for all of us, the transfers and those new freshmen is going really well. And I'm excited to see it continue.
Yeah, kind of just reiterating what Jacy said, just making sure that everybody who's new here is just their transition is smooth and that we're doing everything in our part, all the returners, so they have like a smooth transition back here and they're comfortable.
And how are you feeling coming into your third season now and upperclassmen on the team? Like, how are you feeling? Like, new responsibilities? How are you feeling about your work?
Yeah, definitely excited. Can't believe I'm already here for my third year, so it's kind of been going by fast. But just using my experience right now and what I've worked towards, especially being here and just helping others, the newcomers, and just making sure they're comfortable.
Okay, you good? I can open it up to Zoom if you want.
So one last question. Tyre joined the team after playing against her for 4 years, a couple of years. What does it mean having somebody who you know so well competitively now on your team with you?
I'm really excited. I grew up, we played AU together, so I've known her about as long as I was little. But playing with her is fun. I know her game really well. Obviously, being on her team rather than playing against her is going to be way more fun. And then I think she's going to be able to build her game here too. I'm excited. We have people we're going to really push her, and then our coaches obviously are going to push her to get better too. But I'm excited to see her play with our playing style. It's a little bit faster than Michigan State, so I think she's going to play great.
Yeah, I think using her experience from Michigan State, this is going to be our fifth year here, so we're excited to see what she can contribute to our team. I think that's going to help our offensive defense a lot.
Thank you.
Zoom questions whenever you all are ready.
For Jacy, I think this is the first time we've spoken to you since you had announced that you were coming back for your fifth season. What all kind of went into that decision for you, and how did you end up arriving at wanting to come back for another year?
Yeah, the group we had last year, besides Team Mike, the whole group's coming back. So I knew we were gonna have a really good shot at it this year too. So I wanted to be a part of that, and then a lot of good newcomers. And then for me, it was about getting healthy too and being at my best. Which last year, I had a lot of injuries to deal with, but I just knew the group we had, the girls we had, the chemistry we're just building off of and getting better at every day, and I wanted to be a part of that for this year.
And going through that process, were you ever able to get any feedback from the WNBA, or did you not quite get that far into that process?
I did not get that far. Before I made any contact with anybody, I wanted to make that decision. And I didn't really want to make it till the end of the season. So I kind of pushed that. Once the tournament was over, I just started thinking about that. And like I said, thinking about the group we had, I wanted to be a part of it one more year.
And for either of you, you guys talked a lot of last season about how important the chemistry was to how well you guys played, especially down the stretch. With so many newcomers this year, how do you guys work to kind of regain that chemistry so you can, kind of have that success again like you did last year?
Honestly, I just think there's a lot of personalities on this team, and we all click well with each other. And honestly, we're all just here to compete with each other, and we want the best for each other, and we're just pushing each other. So I think that kind of helps us click together. And honestly, I don't think there's a lot of culture to regain. I think it's just going to build on itself.
For Jacy, I guess when you talk about the decision to come back and everything like that, what are some of those goals, like individually and then team wise, and kind of expectations that you want to kind of reach this season? Having obviously come back and rejoin the team.
Yeah, we obviously have really high expectations of ourselves. And obviously once we start playing, but I think in the summer it's about us holding each other accountable. That's something we're really good at. Even in practice, we get on each other and make sure, everybody's going as hard as they can every day. So I think keep each other accountable is going to be our first goal, and we do that pretty well. So just staying steady with that. And then obviously once we get into, preseason and Big Ten play, want to win as many games as we can. And then obviously we got big goals at the end of the season towards the tournament too, but we'll take it game by game once we get started.
And I guess maybe for both of you guys, obviously with the success of the team last year, it really felt like there was, more support for the program, obviously from the Ohio State fan base and everything like that, a lot of, attention on the program. Did you guys feel that support, first of all, like an increase in support? And, what did that mean to you, and how did that help the team throughout the year?
Absolutely. I think our fans were amazing last year, and we're excited to, play in front of them again. And just kind of interact with them in ways we were able to last year as well. But I think it made it more fun for us, playing in front of them and having them, as our sixth man is what we call them is pretty cool. And then it makes our job easier. It makes our job more fun to play in front of them every night. So we're really excited to see them this year too.
Yeah, just basically reiterating what she said, our fan base is huge for us and their support means a lot to us. And they just play a huge role in our success as a team. And like Jacy said, we're just excited to play in front of them. And we hope that, our support from our fans just continues to grow each year.
For both of you guys also, just like maybe your proudest moment of last season or the highlight of last year, when you reflect on the season, what is, maybe the thing that comes to your mind first, in terms of the best memories?
I think the tournament run in March Madness is a good memory for us. Obviously, we didn't go as far as we wanted to, but that run we did have, we were playing really good basketball. We were playing together, and we were having fun with it too. Like you said, we had our fans there too supporting us, so that made it just as much more fun. But just being able to be together and travel together and play some really good teams, that was probably my favorite memory from last year.
Yeah, I would definitely say the NCAA tournament. And, I think just the whole journey from the beginning of the season last year and just how far we made it, I think the whole process was just, we were making good memories along the way. And, our ups and downs, they just helped us get to where we were last year. But obviously our goal is to go further this year.
What are maybe the biggest differences in style of play between last year's group and this year's group? And do you feel like this is a group that could go, even further than last year's?
Yeah, I think our style of play isn't going to change that much. It's pretty obvious we like to play fast, and we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to press and continue to get up the floor in transition as much as we can. We're adding new pieces, and those pieces are only going to help us. I'm excited. We got some new bigs, some new guards, and you'll see them out there when we start playing. But expectations are going to stay the same. We still want to play fast and play together, and we definitely have high expectations for next year and goals to absolutely get even further.
Yeah, I agree that nothing's really going to change. We have newcomers and they're just, we're going to do our part to help them adjust to our team culture, the way we play, our fast pace and everything. So like I said, we just want to make their transition easy and just make sure that we're being consistent and building off what we had last year.
And then how have you guys seen the confidence, that you guys, I guess manifested and everything like that from last year carry over so far this offseason? And like, do you feel that? And then I guess how does that show up in practice?
Yeah, I think we do feel it. I think the newcomers are starting to feel it too, which is awesome that it's happening this quick. With the style we play and the personalities we have, I think it's really easy to gel with us and get involved right away and feel kind of in sync with how we play. So I'm excited. I think we got a really good group who's only going to continue to get better, and that has, like TT said, it hasn't been a problem yet. They're fitting in just right, and the confidence is only going to grow, I think, as we continue to learn our offense, learn our defense, and everybody gets a little more confidence in what we're doing. I think it's going to end up being really good for us.